Hello, my name is Carx82 and welcome back to my Gregtech New Horizons series. I am just crafting up a new input hatch here because I thought I could have sworn I put that through the I could have sworn I put it through this. Maybe I'm just like going out of my mind. I'm making a new input hatch because we're getting a bit of a bottleneck here with the all the steel that we need. Yeah, there is the gold plate. I think we need, if I remember, it's 2 of this. It's the liquid glass that I'm going to need. Throw that in there for now. Because if we look, it's like turning on and off the steel. And actually, now that I'm thinking, the actual backlog may be... Yeah. I may actually not need to do this now that I'm thinking about it. But the backlog is, it would drain out, as we can see, it drains out the oxygen. So I was thinking if I did a bigger buffer, it would take longer to drain out, obviously. But it may... I think what's happening is draining out. Because I have 4 acceleration cards in here. But it's like, these start out slower and then speed up. And like, it fills up, so it stops. And kind of resets the time it needs to take to like get faster, I think, is what has happening. So I'm thinking if I have a bigger buffer, it may kind of like it will have time to kind of hit like top speed, and top speed will be fast enough to supply oxygen for all that steel. Because if we look, I have a lot of steel. The backlog is actually the macerating down all the iron. I just realized. So, but might as well just let's craft this new hatch anyway. So, I mean, in the future, this may help. Put that in there. Oh, that's right. This is going, isn't it? See if that will... Wonder if that will... Gold tank. Yeah, it should molten glass, don't I have? Yeah, I may like be able to get it to go, but I don't think it's actually gonna work. No! That's a pain. Come on! There we go. I had to take out the things. Alright, I forgot about that. Was crafting up the 50 million things of those, so I should have a gold tank in here. Why T does not want to work. I thought I fixed that. I wonder if it reset. Alright, we got that. Then I need a input. I can remember where my one with like Teflon in it. I couldn't remember where. Not very organized here this morning. Yeah, I don't remember which one is. Got Teflon in it. Must be over here. Yes, no. There it is. Wow, that took way too long. So I need one with the 2. Yep. No. 2 is output, 1 is input. Does it need... It may need a better assembler. Yes, it does. It needs... It needs an IV assembler. Alright. I'm sure I have one of those over here somewhere. This is way more complicated and involved than I was thinking it was going to be. Yeah, advanced assembly machine. So, oh, you already have a thing in it. I need, what did I need? I can actually just use one. Let's do that. Although I'm getting a bit low on this. I can either use, I think it was 9 Teflon or one of these, so we might as well just use one of these. Alright, there we go. That was way too complicated. Just remember to put this back. Did I put it back? No. Alright, so, yeah, we'll just wait for that to finish. Hopefully, I did the right thing. There it is. Alright, so we'll place that. Next thing, I need to kind of speed up here. We all done? Oh, that might be all done. Is it? Let's see, is it this? It may be this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to. The only way I can speed that up, I think, is if I do change the recipe, but I'm not about to like cancel the craft and everything. I may just have to kind of wait. If I did like, I've done it before with the iron, like tell it to do like 8 iron to 8 ingots of steel kind of thing. But yeah, I'm just going to, did I turn that off? I could have sworn I turned that off. We'll do this. There we go. We'll see if that makes a difference. Unfortunately, like I said, the this is the issue. I may just kind of wait. Let me wait till that fills up a little bit, and then we'll check out if that makes any sort of difference. All right, I just let it kind of fill up to see kind of how it works. Why don't you want to work now? Oh, I keep hitting the wrong thing. I'm hitting the input, yeah. All right, so yeah, as we can see, it's staying on at least. Is it keeping up? I thought it may have time to speed up enough, but it looks like, yeah. Let's see how far it goes. So it gets up to about 60,000 before it shuts off. Oh well. It's not like I'm going to be crafting up 17,000 iron very often, but I just kind of wanted to see if that would make any of a difference. Alright, let me come back in a little bit. I'm basically just kind of waiting, or just making sure everything is kind of working here, maybe optimizing some stuff, but I'm not really seeing anything that I really need to speed up. Like I said, I mean, this stuff is taking a little while, but I don't, like, crafting 10,000 of those is not something I do very often, so there's really no need to spend time and effort trying to upgrade that at the moment. I do want to build the multi-block assembly machine. I just have not got around to it yet, but I think we are actually there. It is, like, quite expensive. Pretty sure I've looked at that before. Yeah, it's another alloy, a couple LEV stuff. That's actually not that bad. It's just an LUV circuit. So it's not that bad, but like I said, I would have to come up with another alloy, and at the moment, it's just not really kind of feeling like that, doing that. We have to autocrafter frame, it's called. See, this is annoying. And another alloy. Too many alloys. Way too many. Like, having to do a new alloy per multi-block is just obnoxious. Anyway, we'll come back. Alright, so everything's still just crafting up, but I decided to finally get this stuff all replaced with the correct size. I ended up just going for the 8x cable. I was debating whether to do that or when it doesn't come on, it's like right there. I was debating whether just to like wait to do the big cables, but I have crafted up a bunch of Naquata, so I'm just gonna go with the bigger cables, I think. Should probably have this like this. And I'm also going to replace the energy hatches, and I'm also going to throw a 8 amp ZPM cable diode, just as I don't think I'm ever going to pull 8 amps, but or more than 8 amps. So I don't think it's going to be a problem. I just don't want all this wire to burn up in case for some reason I ended up pulling 9 amps into that. I don't think that's ever going to happen, but just kind of like insurance, because it's not even like that difficult to craft up. Like Naquata is so plentiful, it doesn't even matter, but it's just more annoying trying to place all this stuff. So yeah, so we're gonna place the 8 amp diode, and yeah, should be good. Oh, I just gotta be careful I don't accidentally like connect this stuff. So let's go ahead and break all this. I'm probably just gonna, I don't have a transformer yet for that, and I'm not gonna replace it yet. So let's just, I'll leave that until I need to craft it up. I just realized the Invar, whatever they are, the heat. Do I have any? It's not heat. What is it called? For the blast furnace. What do they use again? Oh, it is heat proof. I thought I had a thing for that. Yeah, I could have sworn I had a recipe. I do. I just not in the thing. That's right. And that's busy. It needs to have one with a 4 in it. No, it doesn't. What am I talking about? Yeah, it just can't have one with an 8, I don't think. Otherwise, we run into problems. Yeah, let's throw it in here. This one doesn't have any, or it has a 3 now, apparently. So I need 2 of those. And yeah, I don't need the blast furnace. I was a bit worried I might need the blast furnace there, and I just broke all that cable, but it doesn't look like I do. Yep, there it goes. Crafting rods. Putting those. Ah, it's probably putting it in there. Dang it. We'll borrow that for a second. Yep, that's the one issue with having this recipe take so long. I have been kind of throwing some in a just to help out a bit. All right, did we get those? Yeah, so there's those heat-proof things. Although now that I'm thinking about it, probably should have just replaced these with fluid. Oh well, not gonna worry about it right this second. Yeah, replace them with input hatches, not the heat-proof thing. But I'm gonna need these anyway when I craft the other blast furnaces, which should be pretty soon. We'll do that in the middle. There we go. That should be... yeah. All right, and then let's see. So, nope, not those. Quada. Guess we'll do... yeah, just like that. And then we will have the 8 amp. Like that. I don't know where I want to put the 8 amp diode thing. Maybe it's probably in the wall. Yeah. One more. Is that right? 8 amp. Yeah, 8 amp and a quad cable. I just don't want anything to explode here. That would not be fun. So out there, I just can't see if that connected. No, it didn't. And did I make enough of these? Might not have made enough of these. I did not. I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left. Hopefully I have enough. Yeah, hopefully I have enough Naquata. I'm running a bit low. What did I say? 5? 8? 8 of them? What did I say? I already forgot. Oh boy. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 5. Oh, I'm short 1. All right. Anyway, let me come back here and hopefully we'll be done with this craziness. This is just taking a long time for all the carbon. This is the backlog. All right, I have finally finished that iridium neutron reflector quest. So I am actually just going to put this in here because we can't use them yet because I may need the fusion reactor and the fusion coils won't work on the T1 reactor. So why don't you want to close? Yep, that one's being weird. Anyway, I also... oh, there it goes. So weird. I also did a quick build over here to get the polyphenylene sulfide. Basically just chlorine, benzene, and then that is set to produce dichlorobenzene, and if I have 4,000 it'll stop. And then it's being output here, and then I am inputting oxygen, the sodium sulfide, and the dichlorobenzene, and then that will produce the polyphenylene sulfide stuff. And I have that set to stop putting oxygen when I have 4,000 of that in my A system, and then just the usual export storage bus on a fluid solidifier. So really easy little setup. We got the benzene coming in here, and the hydrochloric acid is one of the byproducts that is getting pulled out and sent over there. And I think this is salt. It also produces salt as a byproduct, so that's just being output into a interface. But yeah, I needed to get that set up because in the middle of crafting up my cables, I ran out of those polyphenylene sheets, and I figured might as well just go ahead and craft it up, get that all set up. So I only have one more kind of build from the old base, and that's the poly whatever stuff, and that's going to be a little bit more complicated. But I want to get that done as soon as possible. So probably after I finish recording this episode, we will do that. But anyway, let's move on a bit here. So for the fusion coils, right, so we finally got all the iridium neutron reflectors, so now we need these, and I should have those, yep, all auto crafting. So we need 66 of those because we need 33 of the fusion coils. Yep, and we have everything. I am getting low on ender pearls. Oh, that reminds me, I may need to do a mob farm over here too for ender pearls. But yeah, this is relatively, it does use a lot of niobium, unfortunately, because I did switch over those the circuits, the quantum processors, to the new recipe, which uses niobium. These ACO things, but yeah, it's just faster than the other one. So let's get those going, and we'll see if anything. I don't think we'll have any problems with that, but that clean room is, yeah. I was working on cabling, so I couldn't remember if the clean room was up and running still. But I've got most of. I got all the cabling done that way to upgrade the power station to output 16 amps. I still got some more though. So this has all been upgraded to handle 16 amps of ZPM. I just need to craft up some more to go this way. That one's good. I kind of forgot about this way down here. I totally forgot this has 4 amps going that way. So I think, if I remember correctly, I have to do 16 amps to this one. Well, it's technically 12 amps, but the aquatic cables don't have a 12 amp one. Yeah, it goes 8 and then 16. So I need to do 16 all the way to here. Yeah, so gotta do a little more crafting. That one's all set up. That one's set up. Just 16 to this, and then I think 8 to like that one, I think. Yeah. But anyway, let's go back. And there is the field generators. Apparently I had a quest for that I had no idea. But there's those. And then I think the last thing is just a whole heck of a lot of circuits. If I remember correctly, I need 4... Let's see, 4 LUV. Is that right? Yeah, these are all... Yeah, 4 LUV times 33. I feel like this is going to take a long time. Do I even have enough ingredients for this? No, I don't. I need to get some more platinum, niobium. All right. Tantalum. Ah, tantalum. I need to get my things set back up again. Poly... see, this is one of the issues with putting a storage bus on the machine, because I can only store 64, but this recipe requires... it requires more than that. I have some in my A system, but there is only... Where are we? Yeah, so this only has 64 in it, unfortunately. So basically you just have to kind of pull that out. It'll make 64 more, and then I'll put that in there. I could do some stuff like don't, or keep like import it into the AA system until you reach a certain amount and then have it turn off. But I think we're good there. Like I said, doing these huge crafting recipes, I don't really have that many. Do I have enough? I don't have nowhere near. All right, so kind of gonna have to take a little pause here with crafting this up. I don't have enough of this stuff. Am I doing? No, it's indium, because I need like 1,000 indium, don't I? All right, let me cut here and kind of figure out, yeah, what we're gonna do. Actually, I do know, as a side craft, I have been doing these, but I need the, I think it's 120. Yeah, I need 16 of these per, so 16 times 126, yeah, 2016 of these reinforced plates that we need. And I do have all the stuff for this. So why don't we go ahead and get that crafting up, and then I will kind of figure out... I'm going to have to go drop the miner on another platinum vein to get a bunch more platinum. Niobium. I have a lot of tantalite, so I probably don't have to set up that the centrifuge for the Pohoho lava. Yeah, so let me go do that and we will be back. Alright, I am back and I have finally upgraded my freezer to ZPM, so we can see it's pulling 122,000 EU per tick. And yeah, just did the ZPM energy hatch. And then I had to craft another transformer. But yeah, we have the ZPM coming in now to power that. And we can see it is 3 seconds for iridium, I think. Yeah, iridium. I don't know what it is for Nequata. Maybe 10 seconds now? I think it was 24 seconds before. I don't remember. But yeah, that should be hopefully keeping up with looks like they're crafting two different things. I don't know which ones they're... Is one doing like... I hope one's not doing... it might not have... Can't remember. Argon and helium. Yeah, it should have both. I don't know. Anyway, we're just kind of letting that go. But we are probably draining a whole heck of a lot of power. Yeah, 6 million. It's dropping like per tick. So I want to... I think I have my... Yeah, I think I have these turned off. I do. So what I'm thinking actually is... I want to see if I can get these automated. Depending on the... like how full this is. Because I don't want these... I don't like these like running just permanently if the thing is full, because then I'm like wasting the plasma. Not that it's really going through a lot of it, but yeah, it's just still waste. So I'm thinking similar to how I set this up to turn off, like only run between certain like depending on how full it is, like a certain percentage. I don't know what it exactly. I think I'm going to try to set it up the same way over here. Yeah. Didn't even like realize there was an LUV dynamo hatch here, to be honest. But I think I can do it with the energy. There's an energy detector cover, and I think I have... Yeah, so this energy detector gives out energy amount as redstone. So I'm thinking, yeah, it should work on this. I am not entirely positive though. Let's see if... And I think I want inverted universal storage, I think. Now, substation is now outputting power from the controller. I have no idea what that means. Oh, maybe you can connect it. No, I don't know. That was weird. I've never tried that. I was like, can you connect cables directly to the thing? I have no idea. But let me craft up some stuff here. I want to get... Let me think. So I need a couple redstones. I think I need a couple machine controllers as well. So let's get 2 of those, at least for my turbines. I have no crafting CPUs. That's right, because I was trying to craft up this for... Yeah, that's going to take a while. I'll just cancel those. That's for the ZPM. The 16 amps ZPM transformer thing. I have not got there yet. Yeah, the dynamo, wherever it is, I think. Yeah. So we'll just kind of have to wait on that for a little bit. Hopefully that's not going to cause an issue, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I think it's if I'm crafting circuits at the same time, it's going to cause an issue with that, I think. Anyway, let me do some crafting up here. I need to do a couple things, and I need some Steve's Factory stuff, and we will be back. Alright, I have crafted up a few things here, and let's see if I can remember how to do this. So the Redstone Receiver, that'll tell how much redstone we are getting, depending on how full the power substation is. I'm gonna fix that, but I'm not gonna do that right this second. And then let's connect this. Yeah, I definitely should have made this like one more down because it's kind of in the way. Let's see, so I guess like that, I think. So I don't know if this is actually gonna, I'm assuming you could do, I'm assuming you can power this from underneath with the machine controller. I'm kind of guessing though, I don't know for sure. Don't know why you wouldn't be able to if you can do it from the side. Ooh, see that? I feel like that should work, but if that's not gonna work, is that like... Alright, so that may not work. That may cause issues with that. Alright, kind of learning as we go here. Yeah, is that going to cause issue because like the spinning fan thing? Yeah, it might. Let's see if the side will work. Maybe the machine controllers just don't work like that. I don't know. Let's see if it works from the side, or is this just going to screw this up? Because like the fan thing. Alright, so this may... Yeah, this may not work with the machine controller. Alright, I did some testing and I totally didn't even think. The Machine controller is telling the thing without receiving a redstone control do not work. So if I did inverted, it is going to actually work. So now it's saying don't do a redstone signal, or if you aren't getting a redstone signal, you can turn on. So they do work. It was like telling it not to turn on. That's why it wasn't working with the machine controller. Now I just got to figure out how I want to do this. Do I want to invert it or not? All right, we are back. So I decided just to go with the regular machine controller. So off unless it's getting a redstone signal. And I did that on both of them. And just did the exact same thing I did over on my electrolyzer. We have the trigger. It checks the signal it's getting. If it's between 14 or 15, I told it to emit a signal on this side, which is actually a redstone lamp. So that'll turn on when it's full, so I can see that it's working. Oops. And if it's false, so if it's not full, basically, and it is also receiving a redstone signal 1 through 13, I told it to emit a redstone signal on the up, the strong power on up. I did that for both of them. So strong power up. And then as I add more turbines, I will just continue. Like I'll add more emitters in a row. And that turned them on. So they're outputting a signal for both. And in theory, when this fills up the power station, they should turn off, but it's going to take a little while. Especially because I think I'm actually draining them. It's actually draining at the moment. Yeah, it's draining. Not super fast because I am running 2 ZPMs, but now I have 2 blast furnaces running at ZPM, and I also have my vacuum freezer running at ZPM. So yeah, I am draining it a little bit. Hopefully I won't have issues here. If like worst comes to worst, I can always just pause these and let the buffer build up a bit. And I realized it's going there different times because one side has nitrogen and one doesn't, and iridium needs nitrogen, not helium. I was thinking it needed helium, but it's actually nitrogen that it needs. But yeah, anyway, that is about it for this episode. We got some pretty good headway into at least making the fusion coils. We still a little far out, but I need to finish up this crafting. So this is gonna probably take a little while, and I gotta work on all the circuits that we need. So all the I don't remember how many I said I needed. 126 was it? Been a little while. Yeah, so I'll work on the rest of this stuff. Platinum, tantalum, crystal chips as well. Let me get those going. I gotta figure out a thing for this as well. I'm thinking probably kind of similar, or I don't know, maybe. I don't know how to do this. Maybe I'll put this into something with a storage drawer on it. I don't know. Like have it auto-craft the crystal chips with a storage bus on like a chest maybe or something. I really don't know how I'm gonna do that with the use these to craft a crystal chip, but I need the crystal chip to craft these kind of thing. So yeah, I'll have to figure that out as well. But anyway, that's gonna be it for this episode. So thanks for watching and have a good one.